Proverbs 3:13 said, "Blessed is the one who finds wisdom." And later in Proverbs, we hear that wisdom is better than rubies. But how do you live a wise life? That is what we learned about in today's Bible Shred. Hi, my name is Gabrielle, and I have a goal to read the entire Bible in 30 days. Today we were in Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. The number one way to be wise is to accept correction. There were 12 mentions of this one topic just in the verses that I read. The people who love us want to see us succeed, and so if we learn to accept correction from them, we will automatically be a lot wiser. The second way to be wise is to avoid the things of this world. The three things that stuck out for me were greed, sleeping around, and gossiping. All of these behaviors had really high consequences, and so much so that when they talked about sleeping around, it was a father talking to a son, and he was telling him that everyone that the person slept with, they ended up in the grave. So we have to be very careful about where we put our energy. The third way to be wise is to be slow to anger. But it also takes it a step further, because in Proverbs 22, verse 24 through 25, it warns us that we should not hang out with people that are quick to be angry, because if we do this, we might end up adopting some of our habits. I know you guys have probably heard the saying, birds of a feather flock together, and it is so true. So even if you are not a generally angry person, if you hang around people that are ready to pop off and ready to snap, eventually you will find yourself doing that same behavior. The last way to be wise is to watch what you say. Your words have power. One day I want to share the story of how I ended up doing so much harm by the things that I was saying and doing. But Proverbs warns us that life and death is in our tongues. So we have to be so careful that we guard it using wisdom and using words from the Bible, which tells us exactly what we need to say. So that was today's Bible Shred. If you liked it, make sure you give this video a big fat like, and also make sure you press the subscribe button. We are more than halfway through this Bible Shred, and I would love to do another Bible challenge sometime in the future. Also, if you missed any of these, you can go to the playlist and catch up to where we are today. Anyway, I love you to the moon and back, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.